Oh, I had no idea this was gonna be like the song that was gonna change my life. I had no idea it was gonna have the feedback it has, but I'm really happy and I'm surprised at the same time. I'm really grateful as well.
What's up, y'all? I'm Kelly Clarkson.
Hey, it's Steve McRae.
Hey, I'm Josh from the band Need to Breathe.
I'm Olivia Luddy.
We are so excited to welcome to the Kelly Alexander Show, Akon. Hi.
What up, Kels?
Hey, I'm Judy Gold.
And I'm hanging out with the Kelly Alexander Show.
This is Jordan, and I'm hanging out on the Kelly Alexander Show.
I'm Rob, and I'm hanging out on the Kelly Alexander Show.
I'm hanging out with the Kelly Alexander Show right now.
Jealous?
I am super excited to welcome Canadian recording artist Billie DuPage to the show. Billie was the iHeartRadio Future Star, has had so much success with her song Fake Friends. It was #1 for 16 weeks when it comes to French radio. It's done amazing things in English as well. Billie, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So let's start by finding out how you got into music. So did you start as a kid? Like, when did you decide you wanted to be a singer?
I actually started at 4 when my parents bought a piano for the first time, and I started out playing classic piano, and I hated it. And then they were like, "No, you have to continue. You have to play piano." And so I started playing covers and singing songs on I was hearing on the radio. And then I started writing songs, and then I fell in love with music and with the piano.
Great. Now, who were you listening to growing up? Because I know you have a French background. So was it French artists or was it like English artists?
It was both. The first singer I really, really liked, like I think I was 5, it was Rihanna. I was in love with her song Umbrella, and I kept playing it. I kept playing her all around the house. So yeah, that's the first artist I really, really loved, Rihanna, but also French artists as well.
Amazing. Now, talk to us about your family support. Like I know they started you off with music. What has it been like for them to see their daughter having a #1 hit song in French Canada?
Well, I mean, it's a whole journey for me, but for them as well, because they follow me to my shows, to my interviews, and everything that's been happening for the last year. So it's really a roller coaster, and they've never experienced that. But we're really happy, and they're really supportive of my career and of everything I'm doing, and I'm really lucky for that. So I love them.
That's amazing. Now, talk to us about the fact that you obviously are a French Canadian, a francophone, but you speak English extremely well. I know you go to English school right now, English University.
Yeah.
Like, do you want to keep recording in either language? Do you think you'll spend more time in English or in French? Like, what do you think you want to do for your career?
Oh, I'm always gonna want to sing in French and in English. I speak both languages, so I was like, why not sing in both languages? I mean, I love writing in French. I love writing in English. Sometimes when I want to write about a specific theme, it comes more naturally to me in French or in English, and so I think both of them is always gonna stay in my writing.
Now, your song Fake Friends is fantastic. I told you before we started to do the interview that I love playing it on Virgin Radio in Montreal. So I have a couple questions. How did Fake Friends come about? Was it a hard song to write? Like where did it come from? And did you know you had something special with it?
I wrote it when I was 16. I was in high school, and I didn't have a lot of friends. I was having trouble making friends, and I wrote it with this artist called Bela, and it just really came naturally. I was like, I want to write about fake friends, and I told her about what I was living right now, and Fake Friends was born like that in a couple of days, and I resonate to it. It was very liberating to write this song, and I say it on stage, and people write to me, and also little girls write to me saying like, It's so liberating to listen to your song, and this just makes me so happy."
Did you know you had something special with the song when you guys were like finished working on it? Did you feel like this could be something big for you?
Oh, I had no idea this was gonna be like the song that was gonna change my life. I had no idea it was gonna have the feedback it has, but I'm really happy and I'm surprised at the same time. I'm really grateful as well for the team I have, for the people listening to it, for the radios like Virgin playing it. So I'm really grateful. Yeah.
What did it feel like when you found out you were the iHeartRadio Future Star?
I was so happy. I was like sitting on my bed and then I received this email and I kept like jumping everywhere around my house. It was really crazy. I felt really lucky. I mean, it's a huge opportunity. Um, and I mean, I was so happy.
Now, when you heard the song on the radio, I want to know where you were for the first time when you heard it. And I don't know if you heard it on French radio first, but where were you when you heard it on Virgin Radio? Do you remember?
I was in my car, well, in my mom's car, and I just couldn't believe I played on Virgin because I've been listening to Virgin since I was a child, and it was just crazy to me because all my idols play on your station, and I had chills. I had like a moment of satisfaction, like oh my God, my song is actually playing on Virgin Radio.
That is
So
fantastic. Good for you. So in the car and you freaked out?
yeah, I did, but like in a positive way, you know?
Right. Amazing. So now talk to us about your new EP. It's your first one in English, from what I understand, and it's called Not Your Princess. So what do you want your fans and new fans to know about it?
It's a really like empowering and girl power EP, and the song that's called "Not Your Princess." I actually wrote it a few years back when I was with my boyfriend, who's now my ex-boyfriend, and it was a song called "Princess." And I wrote it for his birthday, and it was a love song. And then when I wasn't with him anymore, I came in studio and I was like, why don't we just change the message of the song? And so the love song that was Princess became Not Your Princess. And when I'm on stage and when I sing it to all the girls, they just like keep on singing it, even when it wasn't out. And it has a really insane response. So I'm happy.
Well, congratulations on the new EP. You're also going to be going to the Festival d'été du Québec, which is a huge, huge festival. So
Yeah.
many massive artists play at this festival, and now Billie Dupage is going to be there. How did you feel when you got the news that your team got you in?
Well, I was so excited because I'm sharing the same stage as Alessia Cara, and which I love. So it's crazy, and so many other artists. I mean, played last year like Lana Del Rey, and I'm crazy about it. I always go to this festival, and the fact that I'm playing this year is really fun, and yeah.
So you've also been a part of Star Academy, which is a huge show here in Quebec. What was that experience like?
Yeah, well, it was really fun being invited like that to sing with the candidates. And it was my first big show in Montreal and ever, I guess. So I was really nervous, and I was playing with other artists Quebec artists that I love, and it was a great experience. I'm really grateful for that.
Amazing. Now, what do you want people to know about you as an artist? Like, do you feel like you're always going to be in the pop genre? Do you like you mentioned Alessia Cara, who's very much pop, but she also sounds R&B often.
Yeah.
Are there other genres that you want to explore? And uh, who do you look up to musically? Like, I know you said Rihanna, but is there somebody else right now currently that you're like, wow, what they're doing really inspires me?
I look up to very much to Charlotte Cardin. There's this, she's from Quebec, and there's this Belgium singer who's named Angèle that I really love. Also, I love Lana Del Rey, but I listen to a lot of things. I listen to jazz, I listen to folk, and I would love to collaborate one day with Patrick Watson, who's a Canadian artist as well. And he's more like on the folk side, so maybe one day I'll join that like folk genre. I don't know. I would love to explore different genres, But for now, I think pop is like what I mastered the most well. So yeah, I would love to collaborate with amazing artists like that.
Amazing. Now, do you have a message for your Montreal fans?
I would say thank you so much for supporting me, and I love you guys.
Perfect. Billie, thank you so much for doing this, and congratulations and all the best with everything you've got coming up.
Thank you.
That is Quebec artist Billie Dupage. Again, she has an amazing song called Fake Friends. Don't forget to check out her latest EP, her first in English, called Not Your Princess. And make sure you visit her website for all of her social media handles, billiedupage.com.
Hey, it's Kelly Alexander, and thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Kelly Alexander Show, so you are the first in line for all the cool content coming your way.